Hey, good morning, everyone. Happy Tuesday. Rob here from Southwest Florida Television. Just making my way out to the beach along the boardwalk here in Delnor Wiggins Pass State Park. 53 degrees this morning. 53 degrees. See what it looks like out here. Clear blue sky. Clear sky this morning. A few little clouds out on the horizon. Still got some waves out here. Expecting a high today of somewhere right around 73 degrees. Again, right now, 53 degrees. No red tide. That's the good news. No red tide out here. Bad news, this Thursday, the weather is looking like it's going to really go downhill this Thursday in Southwest Florida. Expecting some pretty heavy rains in the afternoon, high winds. There's a chance it might put a damper on the beach party here. We might not be able to have Roy's birthday party out at the beach. We might have to figure out an alternate location. We're just going to have to keep a close eye on that weather. That kind of stinks. He was really looking forward to being out here at the beach on his 94th birthday. Hopefully the weather will be good enough to come out here in the morning. Gonna have to keep an eye on that. There's one of our pelican friends flying by. Went over to check me out on the beach here. Not many folks out here this morning. It is kind of chilly for Southwest Florida. Little sandpipers though running around here in front of me. 3 of our little sandpipers. Water temperature 75 degrees. A little stroll up the beach, see what we find. Well, yesterday it turned into a nice morning. Started out cloudy. And by the time I was wrapping up my beach walk, the clouds flew away. Beautiful blue sky. Some patchy fog today throughout Southwest Florida. I was out in East Naples early this morning, and boy, visibility was down to less than 100 yards. There's a group of pelicans going by out here. Making their morning trip down south. seeing much of anything on the beach this morning as far as seashells. The tide is still coming in here. High tide's, oh, I don't know, an hour and a half away or so. Right here in front of me, the beach is relatively free of seashells. See if that changes when we get a little further north here. Oh, there's one of our osprey friends sitting up here, see, right up on the tip of the branch up there in the top of the screen. I'll come underneath here, turn around, get a look at her face. His or I'm pretty sure that's a female. That one's kind of small up there. Turn around here and look up. She's really tiny, actually. It's either a juvenile or a female. And there you go. There's one of our ospreys early this morning, right off the bat. Sitting up there looking for something to swim by, get some breakfast. Beautiful birds, those ospreys. Maybe get a little closer look here. See her face. Kind of dark out still. The osprey. Very cool. There she is. Neat. That is a very small osprey. Very, very small. Some more little sandpipers over here, doing their sandpiper thing. It's running in and out of the waves, up and down the beach. Going. Fit in the palm of your hand, those little guys. Hoping to see a dolphin out here. It's flat enough just behind the waves where we could see one if it came by. Or two or more. Somebody heading out into the Gulf. Somebody heading out to do some fishing. Come on, dolphins. Where are you guys at? It's been a little while since we've seen a dolphin. They're out here though. They've been spotted out here, just not during our beach walks. There is something chasing a fish. I seen a little fish jumping up out of the water like it was running away from something out here just in front of me. This water's awful shallow. I don't think a dolphin would be this close to shore this morning. Nope. Something was, might have been a snook chasing a little fish. Pretty good conditions though right now to see some dolphins. They're not going to come in close to shore. It's just a little too rough. But it is flat enough right out here, just beyond these waves, that we should be able to see them if they reach the surface there with their dorsal fin, or maybe even jump up out of the water. I'll try to keep a close eye, keep a watch out there. Also trying to look beneath my feet, see what's down here, anything worth picking up shell-wise. I'm not really seeing anything. There's lots of little worm shells this morning. Lots of them. Really nothing big down here this morning. A little bit of sun just hitting the beach. Great morning out here, nice and clear, a little on the cool side. 53. That's cool for down here in Southwest Florida. No red tide though. No red tide. You can see that boat off on the horizon there, right in the center of the stream. Expecting the temperature to get up to around 73 today. The average high for Southwest Florida. Thursday, boy, we're supposed to have a pretty good storm come plowing through here. Especially Thursday afternoon, they say the weather is going to really deteriorate. Expecting 30, 40 mile an hour winds. That's not good. That's Roy's birthday Thursday, this coming Thursday. We're planning on having a birthday celebration for him out here on the beach. And I have to keep a close eye on the weather now. I don't know what we're gonna do. Move it to his house, postpone it till the weather clears, I don't know. But I will keep you updated. He was really looking forward to coming out to the beach on his birthday. I was looking forward to having him out here at the beach on his birthday. I miss him out here. He just made these beach walks complete, our little chats at the end of my beach walks in the morning. A lot of people look forward to that. This little guy just got a fish. Just swallowed it down. That little snowy eager just swallowed a little fish. See if he catches another one out here. walk up the beach. There's some little shells all along the shore right here down where I'm at. So I want to kind of check them out here, see if there's anything in there. Seeing a lot of broken stuff. A lot of broken shells. I actually found a few shells yesterday. I didn't think I was going to have much luck shelling yesterday, but I got at least half a dozen nice little shells yesterday. That's plenty for me. I'm happy with a find like that. Really hoping to see a dolphin come by this morning. It's not as rough as it has been over the past week. So if a dolphin does come by, there's a good chance we'll be able to see it. Pretty nice little lightning whelk down here. A little chipped up on the edge, but beautiful colors. Nice little lightning whelk. I'd call that a keeper. Definitely call that a keeper. Nice little shark eye. Nice little shark eye shell, moon shell. That looks like a blue one. Maybe a Paul Newman, the blue eye. Old blue eyes. What else is down here? One of our turkey wing shells. Turkey wing. Come on, where's the Murex? Good morning. Where is the Murex shell? Love to find a little Murex. Usually when I find a moon shell, I'll find a Murex somewhere around there. But not seeing anything down. Not seeing it here. Of course, I'm not sifting through these shells. There could be something buried in there very easily. Nice little fighting conch shell right there. Let's move up the beach and check out some other piles that might be up there. I think there's a couple more piles of shells. I see some other people up there looking. Hopefully they got bad eyesight. Boy, lots of little moon shells down here. Lots and lots of them. Amazing. Not moon shells, worm shells. If they were moon shells, I'd be picking them up. Lots of little worm shells. Found a broken moon. A broken moon, a piece of a murex. Darn it. It's a little piece of an apple murex shell. Darn waves are coming in higher and higher. There's a little line of shells along the beach here, and the waves are starting to pull them back into the water as they come up on shore. Great morning though. Great morning out here. Another piece of a shark eye. Kind of missing the bottom there. You can look up inside it. Piece of a shark eye shell. Good morning. Hey, if you enjoy these beach walks, hit the share button. Got some more people on here walking with us. Let's see, there's 43 people watching now, so I should see 43 shares. Boy, no murex shells. That's kind of different. I would have expected to see a couple murex shells by now. There's a nice little moon shell. Very seldom, very seldom do I go home with empty pockets. I usually find something worth keeping. Nice little fighting conch down there. Beautiful little shells. He's got a nice little, some nice little coloration. Florida fighting conch. Calmer than yesterday. I still no signs of any dolphins though. The water is starting to cool down. sign at the front gate says 75. I think the water's dropped a little below 75 now. I think it's cooler than that. No red tide. That's always good news. Music to everyone's ears down here. No red tide. Sad though. Animals still dying. You saw that post that I shared yesterday. I just want everybody to be aware of what's going on around here. We still are dealing with dying animals. Dying marine mammals. Birds. Horrible. When you see the pictures, that little baby manatee calf, that little baby, that was so sad. That little manatee calf. Ugh. Manatees, such docile creatures. There is still a lot of shells up on the beach here from the other day. I know there's something in there just waiting to jump into my pocket. Maybe on the way back I'll find something. When that sun gets a little higher. There's a big cockle shell down here. There's a nice big cockle shell. Boy, that's a beauty. That's a really nice cockle shell. Quite a few shells piled up here, but I'm just not seeing anything. Maybe my eyes are a little fuzzy this morning, I don't know. Well, there's a moon shell. See it down there? Can you see the moon shell down there? It's upside down, right in the middle of the screen. Can you find it? Can you spot the moon shell? Let's see what kind of shape it's in. That's pretty nice. It's a pretty good one. Definitely a keeper. Were you able to see it before I picked it up? What else might we have down here? I thought I saw a whelk here somewhere. I thought I saw a lightning whelk. Where did it go? It is just crazy how you turn your head, you see something, you turn your head, and you can't find it when you look back. It's amazing. Maybe these waves will stir things up a little bit. There's a great little olive shell. Really nice little olive shell. Huh. I don't see that whelk. Very, very strange. Here comes the waves, pushing everything around. Maybe they're going to uncover something for me. Yep, I see another moon shell. This one's a little harder to spot. I see a piece of it. You see the moon shell? Can you see the piece of the moon shell? It's hiding. There it is. There's another little shark eye. He's hiding under that oyster shell. Pretty cool. See what I mean? You gotta keep your eyes open. I guarantee you, there's lots of great little shells in this little pile right here. As these waves come up, they're gonna spread these out, probably uncover something neat. Maybe I'll find it on the way back. You just never know. There's a piece of a little jewel box shell. Piece of a jewel box. Lots of worm shells again this morning. Lots and lots of them. These little worm shells. Lots of them everywhere this morning, the little worm tips. Kind of stalling here, hoping a dolphin will come by. There's a nice big pile here. Look at all those shells glistening in the sun. I want to move further up the beach. See if there's anything else worth checking out. And I see some more beachcombers making their way down here. A couple little scallop shells. There's a nice little scallop. Nice little scallop shell. You know, I often wonder how many shark's teeth have I walked past? How many thousands and thousands of them have I walked right by here on the beach? Never finding them, never seeing them. I don't know why I can't spot them. Beautiful. Look at that sky. Look at that beautiful sky. Well, the ocean, the Gulf is really picking the blue up this morning. The Gulf of Mexico, picking that blue sky up. Beautiful. hoping to see a dolphin come by this morning. Pretty nice conditions to spot one. I don't think they'll come up close to shore with these waves. We should be able to see them if they're just on the other side of the sandbar where these waves are breaking. It is pretty calm out there. Little lightning welt. I've not seen any lace murex shells or murex shells, apple murex, lace murex. A couple of little broken ones so far. Oh, excuse me. Live video. That's what happens. Thank goodness I only sneezed. Yeah, there's a seagull, a lone seagull just sitting out in the water. See if I can zoom into it. I can't even see it here. Where is he? Where? There he is. See him kind of bobbing up and down out there. Where'd you go? Just hanging out there in the water. Hey Bill, how are you doing today?
Hey, have they made any alternate plans for Roy, do you know?
Not yet.
Thursday is...
I mean, they just let the forecast out today, so it's kind of early.
It's horrible. Thursday.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah, probably just won't have it. I mean,
well,
just a few people.
Do it at his house.
It's not going to be the same.
I don't know what they want to do.
Nope, nobody said anything yet. It's supposed to be bad in the afternoon.
Here, give me a call if you find out anything.
It'll be...
I'm trying to find out too.
Yeah, you know, it's just, there's not enough room at his house for parking and stuff is the problem.
I don't know what they want to do.
So...
I haven't heard from Jackie.
Jackie, yeah, she's the one that...
I know, puts it together.
We might have something in his house for just his close friends.
Yeah, that's what we might do.
And then do something again at the beach for everybody.
I spoke to him yesterday. It just says Naples was, Daily News was showing up for their thing there with him, okay? So he was on there. He says, they're coming in. They're arriving. Oh, my God, there's too many people coming.
Oh, Lordy.
What am I going to do? I said, I don't know. You figure it out.
I wonder when that's going to be published. It's going to be in the paper Wednesday, tomorrow?
Yeah, he put the guy on the phone. They're going to do it on Wednesday's paper.
Great.
All right.
Great.
If you find out anything,
if I do,
know.
Yeah.
If I find it, I'll let you know.
Yeah, I told everybody here I'd let them know what's going on with the party. But yeah, Thursday is going to be horrible in the afternoon.
Thursday's horrible. And Friday
Absolutely
is
horrible.
Friday we're going to see massive waves here Friday. Massive.
Yeah, they said 30 to 40 mile an hour winds.
Yeah, so we're going to, that part doesn't look good. Oh, I found a good one on...
Yesterday?
No, I didn't come yesterday. I still have Sunday stuff in here. I found a really good... Here's the one I found Sunday.
Oh, wow. That is a nice one.
This is Sunday's. take here.
Those are some nice sharks. That's a nice one there.
Yeah,
Boy,
that's a
that is
big
a
one.
beauty.
Yeah, Sunday, I think there's a
Wow,
That was a nice one.
that is very cool.
This was Sunday's take, this badge here.
Wow. You've got the shark eye, that's for sure.
That's for sure. Yeah,
That
maybe
is cool.
we'll just do something with his close friends there.
That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, just a few of us come over
And postpone the beach party,
until we get something going.
because that's going to be a big day when he comes out to the beach.
Yeah, we got to get him back down here.
Yep.
And he's got the okay to come. Though.
Yep. There's a lot of people asking about him all the time.
I know. Well, I get phone calls all day long. You know, what
Really?
do they do? I've had 5 people phone me yesterday. What are they going to do with this party? I said, I don't know. As soon as I find out, I'll let you know. So if you find out anything, let me know, and vice versa, I'll let you know.
All right. Sounds like a plan, Bill.
We'll probably do something for him over at his house or something. Just a few of us just do that. We'll figure it out.
I mean, if it's just overcast in the morning, I mean, they said the rain's coming later in the day.
I looked at it this morning, and
You know, we got that big pavilion up there.
yeah, I know that, but it looks really bad Thursday.
I mean,
horrible.
I'll talk to my friend Matt at Wink and see what he says.
All right, we'll try to find out.
I mean, they never, you know, it's a guess, the weather. It's always a guess.
It's always a guess.
We were supposed to have some horrible weather a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, I
It
know.
fizzled out.
I know.
It never made it. It just never made
This
it.
one's going to make it because it's covering the whole state.
Oh, it's
right from Key West right to the top. It's not a good one.
no,
right.
it's that wind.
I know.
I hope it doesn't bring that red tide back.
I don't think so.
You know, I hope it just blows it to shreds it out
Yeah, I
there.
know. I was talking to my friends who are on Fort Myers Beach. Oh my God, those guys they're ready to shut down.
Really?
Cancellations down there are unbelievable.
I can imagine.
It's really
That's what
bad.
people are saying. People are getting distraught.
It's really
Somebody
bad.
committed suicide.
I know that. I can believe it. All right.
Have you seen any dolphins while you've been out here in the day? No?
I haven't seen any in 4 days. Nothing. Nothing. And my friend is Mike. You know, he goes with me on the beach looking for a shark. He goes out fishing. He said it's horrible out there.
Oh, out further, yeah, it's terrible. All the dead
He
stuff.
was out 7 miles, there was nothing. He went out 15 miles and there was still nothing. He said it's just nothing. It's really bad.
It's terrible.
All right, you find out, let me know.
I
If
will,
do,
Bill.
I'll let you know.
All right, sounds like a plan. Yeah, bad weather this Thursday here. Unfortunately, and probably Friday, it's going to be really bad at the beach. Just hoping. Keeping our fingers crossed, it keeps the red tide stays at bay. Nope. Oh, I thought you got one. He's got the best luck when it comes to finding shark's teeth. Gorgeous out here this morning, absolutely gorgeous. When I first came out this morning, it was 53 degrees. Now it's starting to warm up a little bit. The tide's slowly coming in here. Found a couple nice little moon shells earlier in our walk. Of course, you know, you recognize those trees, right? Roy's Beach right there. We are trying to figure out what we're going to do this Thursday for his party. It was going to happen on the beach, but the weather is just going to be terrible. So not sure what we're going to do. Come on, I want to see you find one of those prehistoric ones.
Yeah, really. I got that one at home.
Man. Mike, he found a couple arrowheads over the past couple of weeks.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, there is. One of these days you're gonna find an old Indian skeleton out here.
You're able to find in there. That's what you're looking for, but that's not
Right, that shape there, yeah.
That's the shape, but that's not
That's
one.
not one?
No, that's a rock. It's a rock. Yeah, that's a rock.
That is very close.
That's a rock. It's close as you're gonna get.
Yeah. Warming up nice now. Woo!
Yeah, nice.
Go up a little further. See what we come across. Ooh, there's a little moon shell. See what kind of shape it's in. Oh, it's just half a moon shell. Just half of a moon shell. Oh well. More broken ones down by my feet. Boy, lots of shells along here. Did you find one?
Oh, buried in here. Hold on. Gotta get him out. There he is.
Wow. Did you see that, or you just...
No, I seen it. I just grabbed the file.
Wow.
I didn't even have a chance for the net.
Very cool.
There you go.
Very neat. Just found that in the surf. Wow. Amazing. That's a nice little one.
That's a nice little guy.
Yeah, that is a nice little tooth.
There you go.
Oh, Bill. That's amazing. You just saw that wash in with the waves up here. Amazing. Some people have got the eye for finding those shark's teeth. Amazing. He's on the hunt. Giving away all his secrets here, showing you where he finds them. There's a little apple murex is laying there. A little apple murex shell. The first one of those I got today. A little tiny one, but I'll take it. Getting close to the end of the road here. Turn around and start walking back. See what I missed. If you enjoy these beach walks, please tell your friends. Hit the share button. Always introduce yourself when you first get in here. Let people know where you're watching from. A lot of people like to share the temperature where they're watching from. It's pretty amazing how cold it gets in some places. While I'm out here in my bare feet walking the beach, picking up seashells, like this little pear whelk. Nice little pear whelk, nice color. A piece of a murex down here. Just let's see the inside of it. An apple murex. That's the inside of it. I call it the core or the stem. Being an apple murex, probably the core would be a better term, huh? Like an apple core. Inside of an apple murex. Excuse me. Beautiful Tuesday morning here. Absolutely beautiful. anything neat down here. Nice little pile of shells crunching under my feet. Big old moon shell. A big old broken shark eye shell there. Boy. Tipped up on the bottom. Nice one though. Boy, that would have been a beauty. That would have been a really nice one. Looks like it's got that little hint of blue in it. Maybe a Paul Newman, what they call it when it's blue. Darn. Still have not seen any dolphins go by. I hope they're still out there. So sad seeing pictures of our dying marine life and dead marine life. Birds. Ah, it's horrible. Horrible, horrible what's going on. All this pollution. Red tide, pollution. Mankind has really screwed up our oceans, our Gulf of Mexico. Sad. What's going to be left for the younger generations? What kind of mess are we going to leave them? So sad. Gosh, there is a huge pile of shells here. Huge. You hear me say that a lot. Huge. I don't know how else to describe them. These piles are gigantic. I mean, there's got to be tons of great shells buried in these piles. Just need to come up here and start digging through them all. Just amazing. This little worm shell. Sun right here right now. It makes it really hard to see. It looks like just a big white blob down here. Much easier, see, when the sunlight's hitting them. Nice little scallop shell down there. You see the scallop shell right there? All kinds of neat little stuff to start a shell collection here. Get started with all your basic shells without a problem. Your fighting conchs, your slipper shells, your worm shells, your olive shells, cockle shells, all kinds of cockle shells out here. Lots of great stuff to get a collection started, and then you start looking closer. You start learning the names of the different things. Once you find a couple of them, they get easier to spot, those murex shells and whelks and moon shells and nautica shells. great little walk out here nonetheless. Whether we see dolphins, find shells, it's always a beautiful morning to walk out on the beach. Here's something I'm going to try to put in my pocket without breaking it. Well, actually I'm not. This one's chipped up. There's a sand dollar. Got a chip up there in the corner. I'm going to leave it here for somebody else. I'd really like to find a perfect one. I like to keep the perfect ones, but you can see what they look like when you find them on the beach. They're brown. When you see them in the stores, they're always white. You got to leave them out in the sun and they'll slowly bleach out and turn white. But this is what they look like. This is more the natural color of them. Sadly, it's dead. The red tide killed off our sand dollars, our sea stars. Looks like our fighting conchs as well. I haven't seen any live sand dollars, any live sea stars, any live fighting conchs since August. Since we started dealing with that terrible red tide. Horrific. Horrific. And what else is it? Is there something out there besides red tide? I really think there is. I really think there's something else besides red tide out there doing this. Piece of what was a big angel wing shell. Just a piece of it. This was a really nice angel wing shell at one time. Another very, very fragile shell. There's another piece of it over here. I came up on the beach in one piece and got tossed around and busted up in the waves. Darn, that would have been a beautiful find. A beautiful find. There's a really old Murex shell. Kind of funky colors. An old Murex with a hole in it. Not as rough as it was yesterday. Much calmer out here this morning. Clear blue sky. Nice. Nice day out here. This is the calm before the big storm on Thursday. I don't know what we're gonna do. I have no clue what we're gonna do about Roy's birthday party. It does not look like it's gonna happen, especially at the beach here. It's gonna be nasty. An old moon shell sitting back here. I saw it sitting on the beach staring at me there. It's pretty busted up. An old paper fig down here. Piece of a paper fig shell. That one's actually starting to petrify. That's really hard. Usually they're like glass. This is really, really hard. Wow. Little baby pear whelk. I've been seeing a lot of these little pear whelks, the little baby ones. Really starting to warm up nice. Now that that sun's out, really feeling great out here. There's a seagull sitting on top of what's left of somebody's sandcastle. One of our seagull friends. Hey, if you enjoy these beach walks and if you want to make a little donation, it's always appreciated. Helps pay the phone bill. Keep gas in the car. Every little bit helps around the holiday seasons. You know how that works. I'm not a big Christmas shopper. Really not into that stuff. But if you do want to send a little something, I don't, you know, it's not expected. It's just a nice little surprise every now and then. You know, you can find a link to my PayPal account in the description of this post. Nobody pays me to come out and do these beach walks, although I do enjoy it. I love coming out here, don't get me wrong. Especially on mornings like this. Look at that. It's gorgeous. It's incredible. I'm really disappointed that we haven't seen any dolphins this morning. The water is really flattening out. It's getting really calm out there. Ideal conditions. Ideal to see them out here. The tide is coming in. I don't know where they are. An old lightning whelk. It's actually in pretty good shape. Got some barnacles growing on it. Could be cleaned up. Get the sand out of it. Could be cleaned up nice. That's actually a nice little whelk. Nice little lightning whelk. Nice size. Absolutely gorgeous blue sky all around us today. Well, this morning is just so drastically different from the past couple of days. Up part of a crown conch rolling around in the waves, piece of a crown conch. There's a pen shell down here, a pen shell. Got some shells caught up inside of it. Oh, there's a pen shell right there. Probably seen these on the beach and wondered what they are. Pen, P-E-N, just like a writing pen. And they call it a pen shell. You use your imagination. It's supposed to look like an old fountain pen. You see that? Put yourself writing with an old fountain pen. That's how they got the name pen shell. A lot of pelicans flying by. Here comes one right now. Whoa, dove right into the water there in front of us. I don't know if he got anything or not. That was neat. That was cool to see that. The old pelican bobbing up and down on the waves out there. And off he goes. Loving my mornings here at the beach, that's for sure. Still, I've not seen any dolphins go by. Very disappointing. Very disappointing. Good morning.
Friday, this is real big one.
Yeah, it's gonna be wicked. Yeah, Thursday is not looking good for Roy's party here at the beach. Friday, gonna have some really big waves here. Really big waves. I don't know what we're gonna do about Roy's birthday party. I don't know if we're gonna have a postpone the day, postpone it to a nicer day. I'm pretty sure that's what we're gonna do, is postpone the party. We'll check the forecast. Maybe move it to the weekend. If the weekend looks like it's going to be nicer, then make it a little easier for people to attend. I've seen so many of these little fighting conchs walking the beach lately. I mean, just so many, you can't count them all. These little baby fighting conchs, beautiful little shells. I just saw something else down here. Baby shells. Beautiful. Little baby olive shell. Nice little olive shell, little baby olive. There's no shortage of little tiny shells here. Just gotta stop and look really close. There's a little kitten paw shell, a little kitten paw. Found a few nice things this morning. Couple nice lightning whelks. 2 nice lightning whelks. These are always neat to have in your collection, the lightning whelks. Found, of course, some moon shells. Some little pear whelks. I'm going to grab a moon shell out of my pocket here. Found a couple nice little moon shells this morning, shark eyes. Our little snowy egrets. Boy. Perfect conditions out here for seeing a dolphin. Just perfect. Where are they? Have they moved on to cleaner waters? I wouldn't blame them. I wouldn't blame them if they bugged out. We did see one of our little osprey friends early this morning when we first started, perched up in the tree. Very relaxing, listening to the waves. Our little snowy egret just joined us up here. You see him in the shadows there? Amazing how they can spot a fish in these little waves. Is it gonna catch something? Run away from the waves. The little fish kind of wash in with the waves, and that's when they catch them. This is where I've had a couple really great dolphin encounters, right in this area that I'm standing in here. Right at the north end of Area 2, the south end of Area 3. There's a lot of fish accumulating down here along the edge of the beach. The dolphins would come in after them, like that one I posted the other day. That's where I saw them, right where I'm at, right about down in here. That was amazing the way he corralled that fish. Did you watch that video? Did you see that video? You could actually see the dolphin circled and corralled. It was a sheephead fish. The dolphin circled around it, like it corralled it, and you actually saw the fish jump out of the middle of the circle, jump up into the air, down in, and then the dolphin went and got it. Just amazing. When I followed those dolphins, I followed a pod of dolphins all the way down to when that one came in close to shore there. So that was a fun morning. That was a long dolphin encounter. I chased 3 or 4 of them, I think it was, down the beach that morning. That was just a minute of the encounter, of the whole encounter that I posted yesterday. That was back on November 30th. You look at that, if you watch that beach walk, you'll see the whole encounter. It started way up there in Area 5. Come on, camera. Hang on a sec. So shady right here. Hard time. The horizon is so fuzzy, foggy horizon. This is the north end of Area 3 I'm in right this minute here. I was just taking a picture. Those of you that know me know I love getting pictures of these shadows on the beach. So cool. We're really close to being at high tide right now, if we're not already. It's not a very high tide. Sometimes our high tides come all the way up to the trees back here. It's going to be wicked out here Friday morning. I don't know what's going to happen to this beach. We're going to have some huge waves. I guess I'll be out here braving the storm. I hope somebody's watching. Watching this little snowy egret. Where'd you go? Just out here in front of me. Watching it make its way down the beach slowly, back and forth. Up and down the beach. Now it's going back up. Looking for something to eat. In the shadows of the pine trees here. Cute little birds. Over the years, I've gotten some really nice pictures of these little snowy egrets. You definitely need to take some time and check out my photos and videos. and really great photos. A couple of really cool dolphin encounters while Roy was at the beach with me. Had some really nice ones while Roy was here. Turn around and come back there, Mr. Snowy Egret? I don't think so. Beautiful, beautiful blue sky though. Beautiful colors. People out here enjoying the beach, taking their morning stroll. Everybody's out here taking their morning stroll except the dolphins. Darn. I'm having dolphin withdrawals. When I follow those dolphins up and down the beach, not only do I get a workout, but man, it's exhilarating. It's just such a good feeling. Makes me so happy seeing them. I'm coming up on a couple of weeks now without seeing any dolphins. This water right now, these conditions are so good for seeing them, for following them. I'm guessing they're just going to be by later today. Or again, maybe they moved out of this area to cleaner waters. It would not surprise me. That would not surprise me at all. Well, I wish I could hang out here all day and wait. I don't think that's possible. Plus I'm burning up. I got a sweatshirt on and it is really warming up out here now. It was nice and cool this morning. As soon as that sun came out, boy, did it warm up fast. Well, I want to thank everybody for watching this morning. Be sure to tell your friends about Southwest Florida Television. Do take the time to check out my photos and videos. Remember, I don't get paid to do these beach walks. I love coming out here, showing you what the water looks like. Hopefully you've made some new friends here during these videos. That's one of the main reasons I do this, is to bring people together on social media. I know there's been some great friendships made here during these beach walks. I've met some wonderful people, not just on Facebook, but I wound up meeting them in person here. And that is just amazing. They've come out and introduced themselves. And not people from just here in Southwest Florida. I'm talking about people from all around the world, from other countries. It's amazing how many people have watched these videos. Don't be afraid to make comments. They don't have to, the comments don't even have to be relative to the beach walk. Just let's try to stay away from politics. if you're thinking about coming down, if anybody's thinking about coming down, you're looking for a nice, affordable hotel, my friends at the Inn of Naples, you need to check out the Inn of Naples. Good people. My former business partner that passed away, they were friends of his family. That's how I've come to know him. I think it's a great hotel, so I'm more than happy to let you know about it. I'm not going to steer you wrong. I'm not going to recommend something that's not nice or an established business. Loving the sounds of these waves. Loving it. All right, well, thanks for watching. Again, I don't get paid. If anybody wants to make a little contribution, thank you. It's always appreciated. As you know, every little bit helps, especially around the holidays. You can find a link to my PayPal account here in the description of this post. For those that have sent something, thank you so very much. Have a wonderful, wonderful Tuesday. For Southwest Florida Television, I'm Robb Stan. God bless.